And so one of the best series to come out for the summer 2017 season of anime has finally arrived. Cleanliness Aoyama-kun. Nah, I'm just totally playing with you. It's definitely not probably everyone's most anticipated anime, but it's an actually decent anime from what I watched with a couple of friends. I mean, it's actually kind of enjoyable to watch, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a very comedic series, so if comedy isn't really your taste when it comes to anime, you probably won't like this, especially when comedy is subjective to begin with, but this is a series that I do recommend you all watch, but I don't really suggest you probably watch it alone. I would say this anime is more enjoyable to watch with a couple of buddies. I mean, that's what I did. Watching it with friends was actually really enjoyable. I watched it with like 3 other people, and we couldn't stop laughing from some of the parts. I mean, it wasn't like too funny to where we're like rolling off our chairs or whatnot, but you know, we had a few chuckles here and there, and just some of the most ridiculous stuff that ends up going down in the anime really had us laughing. For this series specifically, it seems like it's going to be the Sakamoto of this anime season. It really does, because the character, in a way, kind of looks like Sakamoto in a way. However, with our main character, he kind of like has a little twist of his own to it, and that is that this character has OCD to the extreme. He is an insane clean freak. A germaphobe that is just, can't handle getting dirty at all. However, what's kind of cool about this sort of concept is that the guy plays soccer, and soccer is a very dirty sport. Very dirty sport. I mean, you're out in the field, especially if it rains, you get dirt all over you, mud or whatnot. Just, you're gonna get dirty from playing sports in general. However, Aoyama, our main character, is a germaphobe. So how does he play soccer? Well, basically, he tries his very best in order to avoid pretty much playing soccer at all, in order to actually, you know, stay as clean as he possibly can. But when he does eventually get the ball, he will of course try his best to still score and get a point in for the team. But if the team is really losing, if they are really losing to the point in which, like, the team is about to lose, you know, if it's like the last 5 minutes of the game or whatnot, Aoyama doesn't care anymore. He says, alright, what's worse about me getting dirty is actually losing. I do not like losing whatsoever, so I don't care if I get dirty. And that's exactly what we see by the end of this episode. The last 5 minutes of the game, he's like, fuck all, I'm done avoiding, you know, trying to get, you know, to avoid getting dirty or whatnot. I need to win this for the team, so bam, I'm gonna kick the ball right in the goalie, and they end up winning the match. So we do know that he has OCD, but what he has more so, I guess, when it comes to his OCD is that he just loves to win. He can't stand losing. The animation was pretty nice at points in this episode, especially when it came down to the slow-mo effects and the transitions, when Aoyama just scored that last goal in by the end of this episode. Like, I was like, yo! We were all, like, in the Discord just like, yo! It was so fun to watch with friends and just get hyped over, because just seeing Aoyama go through like this sort of phase and then into this like this serious mode, you know, it blends well. There's comedy in the series, but there are also times in which the series will in fact be serious, and I actually enjoyed it because, you know, it's not like the whole soccer sort of concept to the series is just sort of neglected. It's, you know, not really like glossed over and only seen briefly, but actually soccer was mainly the whole focal point of the entire episode, while still maintaining comedy and being serious at points. So that I was like, oh, okay, awesome, you know, that's cool. So it might actually seem like we might see more matches as the series progresses, but in a comedic manner, but at times it can get serious, of course, but that just gets me excited for what's to come. So honestly, when it comes down to this anime, I mean, it's very, very simple. It's comedy based, it can be serious at times, but at the same time, it's very enjoyable. It's not, I mean, as far as the series as a whole goes, it's meh. And it really depends on your type of comedy to whether you're going to enjoy this or not, but I do recommend that you at least go check it out if you can with some friends of yours, because it was fun. It was fun watching this with other people, and I got some good laughs out of it, and I just think, you know, it's just a ridiculous series, just like Sakimoto. I don't really know if I'm going to review this series on the daily. I just wanted to get out my first impressions on here, but if you guys want me to keep up with this series, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and I will be sure to do more reviews for this series. So yeah, that pretty much does it for my first impressions, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a like if you enjoyed. Hit that red subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content from me. And I will catch you all in the next